Good morning, buddy. All right, so we're going to have little glitches, it looks like. Alrighty, we'll just wait and see if it's going to straighten itself out. Oh my gosh, hi Gabby. Thank you for being here this morning. What a beautiful Sunday to have our Gabby Forrester in the family. Hello. And my coffee angel was up early today and brought me my coffee. Good morning, Grace Isis. I know you've had a long night. I hope you're doing okay, darling. Good morning and happy Sunday to you. I see 11. Good morning, Christine. Blessed. Oh, I'm blessed to have you in my life. And thank you for coming on this morning. You're up early. And Christine, I want to say happy birthday to your mom in heaven. Happy birthday, Lisa. Who else is coming on with us? Let's get the family in here. Where's my coffee angel? I don't see her on yet. Good morning, Robert Dosa. Good morning, Sally. Oh, happy anniversary. Yes, you are working on your silver anniversary. Oh my gosh, that's such a happy time today. So happy anniversary to you and Tony, Sally De La Rosa. Good morning, Hope. Oh, so good to see you. Well, it would be afternoon for you over there in the UK. Thank you for being on this morning, darling. Yes, congratulations. And Gabby's just popping in to say goodnight. Have been up since 3:30 a.m. Love you all muchly. Oh, we love you so much, Gabby. I was so happy to spend time with you yesterday. What a beautiful day that was. So, yes, you need rest, and I want you to have that. So, sweet dreams and sleep with the angels. Let's see, who do we want to uplift today? Who wants to be edified on this beautiful day? I think it's Sally. Let's lift up our Sally De La Rosa today and show her so much love. Sally, I love you. You and Tony are such a delight in my life, and I am so grateful that I've had the experience of being there with you in person and being able to wrap my arms around you both. Sally, you have just blossomed this year. This past year, I've just watched you so much come out of it's almost like a cocoon that you came out of, and you're floating like a butterfly. So let's lift up our Sally De La Rosa today and show her some love. And Gabby said, yes, it was. It was an amazing experience to have our first class, our first training class for the Angelic Gems clearing and release modality. And they finished up yesterday with the training, and now they'll be moving on to graduation. So I'm just so happy that Gabby was in that class, and Grace Isis, Erica, our Charlie was in there, but I don't even see him this morning. Good morning, Christine O'Rourke. I hope you're doing good, honey. Rick Morrow, I see you popping in here. Yes, Becky, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Our Sally doesn't sting, though. She's just beauty and love. And Hope says, apologies, I missed you guys yesterday. I had to attend a memorial ceremony. I caught the replay and had to reach out to our Tammy Fisk, sending her plenty of love and light. Oh, thank you, Hope. I'm so glad you did that. I love our Tammy so much. And Sally says, we both love you all as our family. So much growth this year for both of us, but I truly see 2021 as Tony's year for a huge birthing of who she is to become. Yeah, I agree. This is Tony's year. Today we are lifting up our Sally De La Rosa. Let's shine some love her way. Sally, you're a delight in my life. I love you so much. And Sally, I think you have, is it today that you have your coffee time at the shop? I believe it might be. So give us the deets on that. Grace, 6 a.m., used the angelic gems, and both Dr. Ruth and yourself were on time, divine timing. Love you so much, Grace. And I know that that's hard for you to go through what you're going through right now. Just watching a loved one getting ready to make that transition, that's never easy. But darling, you got this, and lifting you up in love. Stacy, here we go. Sally, you're starting to get some love coming in. Jean Lorio, there's my coffee angel. She says, I think I forgot to enter, but I did say good morning to all the sweet, beautiful peas. Good morning to you, beautiful pea, our mountaintop guru. And Grace says, streaks of love coming your way. Yes. We are lifting up Sally today. And thank you to all of you that are coming in. I see 11. So how's everybody doing today? It's Sunday. It's just beginning for me because I waited till that last minute to get up, but I got up happy. I changed my alarm, and I love that I wake up to that song, Happy. Christine, if you're still listening, you would just love my alarm because it's Pharrell's song, Happy, because I'm happy, and I am, and I love it, and I love my life. I couldn't always say that, but now I can, and I do love every minute of my life, even those times when I'm so tired. And that was last night. I was tired, but it was in such a good way because I felt accomplished. You know, when you do something and it just is in alignment with your path, and that's what I'm feeling right now, is everything that I'm doing is in alignment with my path. So I'm just happy. Oh, and here's some more love for our Sally. Oops. Sally, you getting love from our Hope over in the UK. Continue to shine like the star that you are, Sally De La Rosa. And Sally says, that's what I keep saying. I love my life. I love my life. You know, I love my friend Karen Palmer, and Karen has taught me so much. We've learned and taught each other. We learned from and taught each other. I said that wrong. But one thing that Karen has taught me that really makes a difference in my life, she always teaches that life can be a prison or a playground. It really is our choice. It's our choice. Every day we decide how is today going to be? You know, we're given this brand new day. It's brand new. We've just opened it up. Now, how are we going to craft this day? How are we going to shape it? What are we going to make out of it? And we can either make it a day that's yucky, a day where we only see what's wrong in the world and what's wrong in our life, or we can just put a smile on our face and say, I'm going to go out today and play on the playground. I'm going to go swing on that swing set and slide down that slide. My friend Bob Miller used to tell me that every day. Every day, he said, Teri, life should be fun. We should be enjoying this time that we have here on this earth while we're here. And I said, yes, that's what I choose. I choose to go play. I don't want to be in a prison every day looking at limitations, looking at what I can't do. I'd rather look at possibilities and potential and say, what can I do with today? How can I make today shine? And how can I put energy out there to affect even one person, to make them smile and make them see themselves as beautiful as I see them? That's my goal in life, is to shine a light for all of you to see how beautiful you are, how loved you are. So yes, let's keep on shining, just like Hope says. Continue to shine. Becky, you woke up late due to kids partying all night long. Wow. I don't have that excuse. I just didn't want to get up. But I'm sorry that you had that going on. And welcome to morning. So let's get some love going on up in here for our Sally De La Rosa. Margaret Devash, good morning to you. Deirdre, hello, hello. Deirdre says, good morning, peas. Just got off the phone with my besties. They're coming over today for a visit. Yay, humans in the house. Deirdre, I am so happy to hear that. I am thrilled that you're going to have a day like that. And I hope that you're going to hug, because you know what? It's important. Human touch is important to us. And we've been missing out on that, haven't we? So congratulations, Deirdre. Oh, Tammy Fisk, there you are. Good morning, sweet pea. And Sally says, oh, thank you, everybody. Sending so much love right back to everyone. Well, Deirdre's giving you some love, Sally. And thank you, Deirdre, for sharing this out. Robert Dosa said, we are the creators of our lives. When we realize that, we can change our vision from life happens to me to life happens for me. I love that, Robert. Thank you for sharing that this morning. And that's really the attitude, isn't it? When we can look at life happens for me. Oh my gosh, look what a big playground I have to play in. Look at all of the people that I can play with. Every morning, you can come in here and play with all the peas in the pea pod. It's an amazing time together. It really is. When you come in and you shine your light and everybody sees the happy peas, you just get lifted up by that happiness and that joy. And Deirdre says that hugging is in the plan. All right, all right, all right. I love hearing that. And Becky says, cheers. Cheers to you, Becky, to everyone this morning. Whatever your cuppa is, make it a cup of joy. Stacy's listening to us while she's making breakfast. Stacy, I am so excited. I want to get with you maybe today if you have time. I don't think you're working today. And let's get cracking on getting a show going with Stacy Small Lord teaching us about nutrition and bringing up some beautiful, nutritious recipes for us. Christina, good morning. And Christina says she's a little late, but guessing we are sending love to Sally today. Love to you, Sally, and have a great day. Yes, yes, yes. We are sending lots of love and edifying our Sally De La Rosa today and lifting you high. And Sally says we are breaking the ice this afternoon in our coffee and conversation hour, which will undoubtedly go longer with Reverend Dr. Mary Hardy, who will be talking with us about pyramids, C19, and its relationship to 5G, a must-see. I have to tell you, it's a must-see, and I definitely want to be there. And Sally, just remind us, please, what time you're going to be doing your coffee show. And I want to be there. I definitely want to be there to participate in that. And we're going to also plan another show where we have a panel discussion with you and Dr. Mary. Kathy Hand, good morning to you. And Jean Lorio says, you love your life, Teri and Sally, because you are of service to so many and you give out so much love and it returns to you 100-fold. By the way, I love you both and thank you. Thank you, Jean. Oh, you are such a bright light in my life. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate being able to be here with you and giving you those big hugs every day. I love you so much. And good morning on Periscope. And Hope wants to know what's for breakfast. Stacy. And here's some more love for you, Sally, from our Tammy and Erica. And Sally says that her show is at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Come with some questions. Okay. And Stacy is making omelets with red and yellow peppers, onions, and a wee bit of hood cheese. Don't know what hood cheese is, but it sounds delicious to me. And I'll take one of those omelets, please. Good morning, Debbie Wilsey. Hello, hello. And Kathy says she'll do her best to tune in at 2:30 Eastern. Kathy, I hope you have the day off. I don't think you work weekends. But thank you for being here with us this morning. And we're getting some more peas in here. We don't have our Charlie yet. Who's not waking Charlie up? Christine, why aren't you waking Charlie up this morning? Get our Charlie in here. Oh, that was good cheese, not hood cheese. Okay. I thought it might be good cheese, but there's a lot of cheeses out there, and there's some with really weird names. So I wasn't sure. Thank you for clarifying that. And Neptune on Periscope says workflow on a rainy day. Oh, where are you? I don't know who's having rain right now. We're certainly not. Texas would really use some rain right now. It's very dry and it has been for a while. Jean, I don't know when the last time it was that it rained. I know you had some snow, but I don't think you've had rain for a while. Robert Dosa, cheese in the hood. And Becky, Stacy, you got another order for breakfast from Becky. So you're going to have to drive up to Michigan with one of those omelets and then come on out to Texas and bring mine. Kathy, nope, you don't work on weekends. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you have weekends off. And Sally says, yes, like Parmesan is known as stinky feet cheese in our house because it smells. It does smell, but you know what? It tastes so good. So I won't mind that smell. There are some cheeses that it's like I have to hold my nose to eat the cheese, but they taste good, even though they don't smell good. Good morning, Janet Byron. Hello, hello. So, which peas are missing? Which peas are still asleep this morning? We don't have our Linda Lemieux, and she wasn't on yesterday. So let's all put Linda in our prayers and lift her up for whatever's going on. I know she's got a lot of problems there at the house with the mold issue and having to do some construction to get rid of that. Or I should say some deconstruction and then putting it back together. So Linda's missing. Who else? Let's call them in here. And Stacy, you're going to create your own food delivery service, but wait till after you teach us how to make the food. So we're planning on doing a cooking show with Stacy at EWN, and I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see that and to learn from you. Oh, that's right. My sister Billy hasn't been in here for a while. So let's call in Billy Hawkins. Wake up. You and little Ellie Mae. Get your butt in here. And Sally says, while you're in Michigan, Stacy, you can come and see Sally and Tony. There you go. And Becky says, warming up the jet. And Christina says, bye all. Time for self-care. Thank you. I love you. Namaste. Christina, I love you so much. And I hope you have a beautiful day today. So many blessings to you, honey. And Christina O'Rourke is looking forward to cooking show. Just love food. And it's going to be to have a spiritual theme. You know, one of the things with self-care is taking care of our body, putting that nutritious food in there that's really going to help our bodies to flourish. So I know that Stacy's going to have that component to her cooking show, and I can't wait to get it all going and get it started. And Robert Dosa says, for all the numerology fans here, my program is almost complete. I'll put the link to it in the group in Angelic River Family soon. Thank you, Robert. Numerology today is the 10th of the month. And wow, it's the one. If you break it down in numerology, it's a 1 day. New beginnings, solidarity, independence. That's the energy of the one. Starting over after you reach the 9, then you start over again. And let's start over today. Whatever it is that you need to have that fresh start with, whatever is there that's been completed. We can't look back. We can't change anything in the past, and there's no need to. My mentor, Lisa Nichols, taught me we needed all of those experiences, everything in life that we experienced, all those hurdles, what I call the fires of life. We needed every one of them to bring us to this point we're at right now, this now moment that we've been shaped by with all those experiences, with all the love and all of the conflict and contrast. We needed that. And now here we are in this very moment, this one day, and focusing on what's going on with each moment and staying present. When you stay present, you really don't go into regret or wanting to change anything. You just know, you have a knowing that this is where I'm supposed to be right now, right here in this moment. Isn't that a beautiful thought? To stay in the moment, to stay in the energy of Everything is working perfectly. EIWP. That's what our Marietta Stoner teaches us. Everything is working perfectly. If we're going into all of the low vibration of regret and wishing that things were different, then we're not in our heart space anymore. We're coming into our head and thinking, doing sometimes the stinking thinking, where we want to change and we want to erase things that happen. There's no need for that. We don't need to change anything. Everything is just as it's supposed to be. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, does it? Sometimes we want to change. We want that eraser. We want a fresh, clean slate. And we have that with each moment. We have that clean slate with every moment of our lives. And then we put on there whatever it is we want to put on there. So, like right now, you have the opportunity to go into happiness, to go into a smile or a frown. It's your choice. It really is your choice how you want to be in this life and the experiences that you want to have. And there is my sister Billy. I love you, Billy. I've missed you on my morning show and hope that you're doing well, you and little Ellie Mae. And what's going on? Is everything good with you, with the kids? I know that there was some tough moments there because COVID had entered the picture, but I'm hoping that everyone is doing well and healthy and just sending love your way. Kathy says, I feel honored that Sherry Myers asked me to formulate a question based on her book, It's Too Late to Quit. It will be for a discussion in her workbook she is creating. She gave me page 15, which happens to be the first page I marked off while reading it because it inspired me to continue to write about my pandemic journey. Kathy, that is great news. I am so happy to hear this. So I can't wait to see what your question is going to be to instigate a discussion about that. And I know that you also are journaling, and that will turn into a book. I know it will. I have faith and confidence that that will be a magnificent piece of writing for us all to read. And we're still missing some P's. So if you know a P that's not here, where's our Suzanne? We don't have Suzanne on with us. We don't have our Linda. I know we're missing quite a few of the P's in the house. So wake up. Wherever you are, you're having a lazy Sunday and sleeping in. Jean says, I don't know the last time we had rain in Texas. Maybe 2018? Okay. I don't have sweet peppers, but I can make you an omelet. I love omelets. And I know you have some cheese. It may not be hood cheese, but I know you have cheese because I went grocery shopping with you. And okay, I'm not sure what that means, Robert, but I'm sure that is an interesting number. Okay, it's a 6. Stacy says, it reminds me of a John Lennon song. I think it's his, Starting Over. Starting over. We can start over any minute of any day. That's the beauty of it, because time really doesn't even exist. It's something that we have to measure what we do, that linear time. In reality, there's no linear time. It's just our earth way of keeping track of each other, right? So that you know when to come on to see me in the morning and to see each other and love on each other. So at any moment of our earth time, you can make that a fresh start. You can make that whatever you want to make of it. Just go into the energy of that moment and just be with it. Just be there and love it. Sean Reed on Periscope. Good morning to you in Canada. Thank you for coming on with us. And Deirdre saying happy anniversary to Sally and Tony. It's their 24th anniversary, and we're lifting up Sally today. Showing Sally De La Rosa some love. So let's continue to do that. Sally, we want to lift you high today, put you on that very, very high vibration with knowing how loved you are. Stacy was talking to Linda late last night about an experience that Stacy had with a rude customer. I was very kind to an elderly lady, but not kind in the way this customer thought I should be. So she told my coworker that she was disappointed in my handling of the situation. Yeah, other people don't know what's really going on with us inside, do they? Stacy said I was comforting the lady. I handed her a tissue and even told her things would get better. But like Linda reminded me, it upset me because the lady attacked me at a spot in my life that I pride myself on. Weird how they do that. Yeah, and we can either allow ourselves to take on that energy, or we can just send love back to that person and just reflect love back. We don't have to absorb any negative energy. We don't have to take that in. I know it hurts. It does hurt to be criticized and judged. Yeah, I don't remember what day it was we were talking about words, but words hurt deeper than physical wounds. When somebody criticizes and slashes us with words, it doesn't leave an outward scar that can be seen. But that scar that's on the inside from being slashed like that is far worse than a physical wound. And it takes longer to heal. So, Stacey, I'm sorry that you had that experience, but just know how loved you are. And you know that you came from a pure intention. You know where your heart was, and that's what matters. That's what matters. So grow from the experience of knowing that you did the best you could in that situation of how you wanted to help that person. And that's really what's important, is how you feel about it inside of you. Jean Lorio says, Robert just realized my birthday will be 10/2/2021. Awesome. And Rick says, Stacy, some folks are never happy. And Billy's sending love. And Ellie Mae has an ear infection. Well, let's put little Ellie Mae in the prayer circle today, Billy. Let's lift her up today. And we're going to do a card today, like we have been every day. But today, guess what? It doesn't have to be just one of the 12. Today, we're going to play with a full deck. So whatever card you want to choose today, and just give me a number and we will pull a card and see what energy is coming up for us today as a collective. And it can't be over 33, just so you know. So I guess it could be. I could break that number down into a single number. So whatever number you want to put out there today, and we'll break it down into a single number. Okay. All right. Good morning, Nick on Periscope. Nick says, time has ticked to heaven round the stars. Wow. What an interesting thought. I love that thought. And Tammy says Suzanne is still not 100%. said she may sleep in today. And love to her, and please add her to our prayers. We certainly will, Tammy. Love our Suzanne. And Billy is saying happy anniversary to you, Sally. Happy anniversary. And Sally, we're all sending you so much love today. And Kathy's lifting up Sally and Tony today together in love and light. And there's our Tony De La Rosa. Happy anniversary. Thank you for coming on with us this morning. And Tony says, I read the El Paso, Texas only gets about 10 inches of rain per year. Anyway, it is the desert. So yeah, I haven't seen a drop of rain since I've been here. But I think those angels are getting ready to move me along. Sorry, Jean. And no, I'm not paying you $25 for saying that word either. Robert says, I just realized we're not in 2020 anymore. Too much coffee. We're not in 2020 anymore. Thank God. We are in 2021. And I'm loving this year. I'm loving every moment of this year. This is the 10th day. And each day has been an amazing adventure. Each day has brought in a different energy. I've been looking at the numerology of every day and just seeing how that plays out. So yeah, I love it. Okay, so any prayer requests that you have, go ahead and type those into the comments for us all to know what to lift you up for. And then give me a number. Let's play a number game this morning. And Sally says, I have little doubt where this family is concerned. We love you all right back. Absolutely. We feel it too, Sally. We feel that beautiful love. And Hope is saying happy anniversary, Sally and Tony. And Kathy says, yes, I chatted with Suzanne yesterday too. She did go for a nice nature walk with her husband and daughter. She sends her love to all the P's. She is just catching up on some rest. Well, she's just had a big travel adventure, and I know it's not easy to move, which is what she was helping her daughter do. That's one of my least favorite things in the world. I don't have to worry about that anymore. When I want to move now, I just get in my car and drive. That's my current mode of moving. So thank you, Kathy, for sharing with us about Suzanne, and we'll definitely put her in our circle. And as I said that, I see 22. So we have people that jumped in. Jessica Macha, thank you for coming in. Thakur Sharma, good morning and welcome. And there's our Linda Lemieux. We were hoping you would wake up and come in with us this morning, Linda. Thank you for being here. And Prachetta. Prachetta's in the house. Good morning, darling Prachetta. I hope you're doing well. Okay, and Sally says, when things like this happens, I'm not sure what the things like this. When things like this happens, I see it as showing me where there may be flaws in my emotional areas so I can fix them. We're all mirrors for each other. That's the whole thing about life and the contrast of life is whatever is coming up as an emotion for us, it's coming up to be healed. And people show us in different ways those lessons, don't they? They can be a lesson and a blessing at the same time because it's helping us to see more of ourselves and to figure out what do I need to look at? What do I need to come up to heal? Okay, so we have Deirdre with number 10. I don't know if anybody threw out numbers before that because I was talking. I like the number 24. That's Sally's anniversary, Sally and Tony. And Stacy says, Sally De La Rosa, happy anniversary. 24 years for me and Josh, too. It's a great number. Okay. Deirdre says 10, which is the day of the month. And Sally says, I'm seeing number 24 and it's red. And hello, Than from Brazil on Periscope. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Okay, just looking to see if there's any more numbers or prayers. Kathy says Linda was also having difficulty with her son that lives with her, verbally abusive. And Linda is here. So good morning, Linda. Lifting you up. And I know that you've been going through a lot lately. So we're going to put you in our prayers this morning. And Linda, how's your husband doing? I don't know if he's had any more tests or results from his tests. But I know we've been lifting up your husband, Dick, and hoping that things are going well with him. And Grace Isis says 717, which is 15, so that would be a 6. Yeah, that would be a 6. 14, 15, so that's a 6. And Christine says, can I add Bobby again to the prayer list? He is still in a critical condition with COVID and needs prayers. You absolutely can. Let's put him in that prayer circle this morning. And Sally says, yes, thank God for 2021. Good morning, Rosalind. I hope everything's well there for you in California, Roz. And let's keep adding you to our prayer list as well. Let us know how you're doing, honey. And I'm hoping that you're on the mend. And I'm going to be heading your way as soon as I can get into California. I don't know what's going on because I don't watch the news, but I'm hoping that California is going to open up soon so I can come in there and make my way to Mount Shasta, which is going to be a real experience. I can't wait to have this morning show at Mount Shasta. Won't that be awesome, you guys? The energy there. I can't wait. Jessica says the number 69, which is 9 and 6 are 15, which is a 6. It looks like 6 may be that number because 24 breaks down to a 6 as well. Christine says 11. Let's see what else. And Linda says things are getting better. Good. I'm so glad. Kathy says, although 2021 has been better formed personally, but I'm not sure there's enough difference in healing in the United States. Well, let's lift up our country because it certainly needs healing right now. And Robert says it's a 5-year, which is great. Becky says number 4. Sally's praying for another 24 years together, praying for everyone here and for our families, of course. Stacy's praying for all our P's who are struggling with health and change and whatever they're going through. Prayers for the lady in the store yesterday, both the one who was sad and the one who was mad. Tammy says 12. Kathy's asking prayers for Lily and her mother, prayers for Suzanne, Linda, Tammy, and all of us gathered in the Cuppa Joy. Thank you, Kathy. And Jessica is coming up for always a blessing. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Jessica. Good morning, Luz. And she says number 10. And Sally says emotional feelings are significant to releasing. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. And that's one of the beauties of our new modality. I'm going to pull a card from this card deck. This is an energy clearing and release modality, and it helps to bring those emotions up and to clear the energy of them. Kathy says number 11. And Prachetta says, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri ma'am to be always happy and healthy. Special prayers for my entire Angelic River family, wishing you all good health and happiness. Prayers for my brother Prachir to do well in his exams. Prayers for my Aunt Amita, who is suffering from bad Parkinson's, and love you more. Oh, I love you, sweet Prachetta. Thank you for being here. Hope says 13. Prachetta says 23. And Becky says, Sally, I was definitely seeing red too. Oh, Linda, I hope you got your sound back. But you know what? I don't know why, but Facebook, for some reason, is doing closed captions on, on the lives. What that's all about, I don't know. But if you can't hear, maybe you can see, because they do show the words. Robert's sending healing energy to everyone. Deirdre says, yes, Mount Shasta is going to be so amazing. Linda's sending prayers to all. Stacy says 11. Rick says 3. Deirdre says prayers for all us P's, Gaia, and for world peace. And Hope says, Teri just had a thought. Could we do a very short grounding meditation first thing on the Morning Cuppa, so those who have to rush off to work or appointment get a little boost to set up their day, still keep our end of the show meditation? What do you think? I think that is an amazing way to start Morning Cuppa Joy. I love that. Thank you, Hope. And I will make a note that we will be doing that from now on. We'll do a grounding the first thing when we come in. All right, so I think 24 is that number for us today. And 2 and 4 add up to 6. So we're breaking that down to a single number. I'm going to go down 6 cards in the deck. Let's see what we come up with here. And just so you know, as I lose count, 4, 5, it may not be a solid color. It may be a combination. What color will this be? It could be more than one color, just so you know. And it is. It's 2 colors. So let me get these others out of my hand and out of my way. And the colors that we have are purple and black. Purple and black is the card for the day and the energy of the day. So when we have a combination card, which is what these are called, the others are divinity cards, these are the combination cards. Either of these colors could pop at you first. You might be more drawn to the purple, or you may be more drawn to the black. So just focus and see which one is calling to you. Which one of these colors just wants to come into your energy right now? And let's just go there. Whatever comes out, just let that color come to you. Just take a deep breath in. And how is that color coming to you? Is that color just filling you completely? Or is it kind of zigzagging through your body and through your emotions? Is it zapping you with some purple? That purple is Divine Mother. It's the energy of getting closer to who you are as a spirit being. It's lifting you right now. So just allow it in. Take that breath in. And if you're seeing purple, just know that Divine Mother wants you to know how loved you are, how nourished you are, how beautiful you are. Go with that energy. Let that energy travel inside of you wherever it needs to. Maybe you're needing a little boost right now in your faith, in your trust in the process. Life is a process. Every day we choose, we make decisions. So let's focus on the purple Let's call in Divine Mother energy with everyone that's gathered here, being surrounded by love, being held unconditionally. Whatever comes up for you, it may be something that you're reminded of. It may be a sadness, is what I'm feeling. There's some that are feeling a sadness. Let's let that energy of the divine just really come into you. Really touch that place in your heart where the sadness is. For some, it's a loneliness. Just breathe it in. Whatever shade of purple you're seeing, it's okay. This is your experience to have. And I'm hearing Divine Mother say to all of us, you are so loved. You are divine. Each one carries a spark of the divine inside. When you open up to your divinity, you see the true you. You see that being that came here at this moment in time to shine your light, to guide, to teach, to live by example what true love is. Just like the one who gave an act of compassion, you were shining a light, and that light reflected to someone else what was missing in their life. You can love unconditionally and not take on any energy of judgment, any energy of anger, just giving love without any expectation. Then you've gone into true, compassionate love. And now let's turn our energy to the black color. If the black reached out to you, it's because there's something that needs to come up to be healed about the unknown. Maybe it's something surrounding death or an ending of some sort. A death is an ending that leads to a new beginning. So maybe there's a death to the old you. This is what I'm hearing, that there's a death of what was and leaving that behind. Shedding just like a snake sheds its skin. That skin that's shed is all dead cells. They're not going to come back to life. Just like when you shed anything that was going on for you that wasn't for your best and highest good, whether that's a habit or maybe a change in a relationship or a change of any kind, that's not going to come back to life, not in the way it was. It might look a little different if it comes back to you, but it's an ending. So sometimes we're so afraid of those endings, aren't we? Sometimes the ending is fearful for us. Sometimes people stay in abusive relationships or stay in a relationship where they're just existing and not really living because of fear of the unknown, fear of moving to something different, starting something different and new. So endings lead to beginnings, to something new, like this day. It's a one day, it's a new beginning. We left that week behind that was, and this is the first day of the week. This is the 10th day, which is a one, which is a new beginning. You have an opportunity today to look at, how do I want this day to be? So if that black reached out to you, If that's what you focused on, look at what is it inside that I'm afraid to make a change of? What is it that's speaking to me that says, you know what? That's not working anymore. How can I make a shift in my energy? How can I make that change and have that new beginning and that newness? There's always opportunity for growth in life, always. And we choose, we make the decision. And when you look at both colors together, when you look at that unknown and you look at endings, call in Divine Mother for guidance. Call in your higher self to help you choose, to help you make those decisions. So take another breath in and see if there's any shift in that energy now. See if anything has more clarity for you. Maybe Archangel Gabriel showed up to help you to see something more clearly. We're all mirrors. Like I said earlier, we're all mirrors of each other. So if something came up with this card, it's just mirroring to you something inside of you that came up to be looked at. Something you can open your eyes and examine, whether that's a fear that you're dealing with, a fear of the unknown, a fear of death, a fear of grief, or is it that Divine Mother wants to swaddle you and hold you and comfort you? Is that what's going on? Whatever really popped out for you, just go with it. Just go with that first impression, whatever was called in, and just allow the energy to be healing for you. Whenever we clear something inside of our energy field, we get a healing, because healing happens on the inside. It doesn't come from the outside. There may be outside help, like this, like focusing on the energy, but you heal yourself. We all do. We all take that breath in and look at what's going on inside of us. And then when we make a change, that's the healing. That's what happens. So energy clearing does heal. It heals because we heal. So what's your experience? What did you focus on? What did you choose to look at when you looked at this card? I'd love to hear what the experience was with you this morning. So if there's someone that still is feeling that fear, let's go there. Let's bring up the fear. You have to feel it to heal it. That's the beauty of inner healing. When you can go to that place and you can say, yeah, there's fear in there. Maybe it's a fear of the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. We are in turmoil in our country, as Kathy reminded us. We need so much healing in this country, in the United States. So let's go there. Let's go to that fear that comes up with what does our country look like right now? And how can we as a collective help? How can we as an individual help? How can each of us raise our vibration so that it adds to the vibration of the collective? When we go to that place and we look at that fear that's been prevalent for almost a year now with this virus, and we look at the energy of the unknown with that, how can we help heal that? How can we add our energy in to make it a solution and not add to the problem? Fear is the opposite of love. If we're going into fear, we're going into our head. We're going into that stinking thinking. We're not staying in our heart where we know that everything is working perfectly. We know that we're living out our divine path, that we're here to live. So if the fear is coming up, breathe into it. Breathe right into it and say, I love you. I love you. I love you. When we send love inside of us, it changes us. Love is the energy that heals. The beautiful Kuan Yin reminds us every day that when we can pour love on any situation, it begins the healing process. So let's pour love into our beautiful country. Let's pour love into every country in our world, wherever you may be. I know we have some folks here from the UK. We had Gabby in earlier from Australia, and we have other countries represented. Let's pour love wherever you are. Just envision your place in the world, whatever that might be. Just sit with that for a minute and just say those words. I love you. I love you, America. I love you, England. I love you, Australia. I love you, Sweden. Whatever your country may be, just Canada. Pour some love in there. And as you're pouring that love, just envision every inhabitant receiving it. Every person that's alive on earth today, see them receiving your beautiful love. And I see that going around the world. Just envision a globe, and everybody is receiving love right now. And then let's pour it down into the earth, our beautiful Mother Gaia. Let's lift her up for love and blessings, for a healing to take place. And all those people that we put in the prayer circle today, let's surround them with love. Let's hold each one with an energy of love, allowing the healing to take place. And let's lift up Sally today. She's the one we're edifying. She's the one that we're all showering love to. And Sally, I hope your heart is just bursting with joy from all the love that everyone has sent your way. You are worthy of love. We are all worthy of love. And breathe in again. Breathe in and see if there's been a shift. See if these colors are still swirling, or did they stop? Did one color stop and the other color maybe is in there still? And still feeling the purple. Still feeling Divine Mother giving everyone a big hug. Really shining light on you for giving your love. Hold that energy. Just remember as you go through your day, you can start each moment of your day with a fresh slate. Every moment is an opportunity to turn that day around, to turn that day to something special and beautiful. Know that you are loved. And let's give that love to each other. Every day we do the heart telephone and we lift each other up. We do it to the count of 3. We show some gratitude and we show some love. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you so much. You all are a blessing in my life. You're a blessing to each other. I see that. I see you all really flourishing with the love that's here. Thank you. Thank you for being a pea in the pea pod. And that Peace on Earth tour, that's real. That's a real thing. Thanks to all of you, because it's our journey of healing. We're all in this together. We're all sharing love with each other and lifting each other up so that wherever the tour is, there you are. There you are, lifting up the world, bringing more peace into the world. And thank you. Thank you for doing that. Wanted to see if anybody felt that purple or black or what was going on as you tuned in. Okay, so we had Robert Dosa was seeing the purple, his favorite color, and Deirdre was drawn to the white streak. Oh, there is a white streak in there. Deirdre, you are so clever. Well, white is Archangel Michael, just so you know. And Archangel Michael definitely, with that white, came through for you, Deirdre. So go with that and feel Archangel Michael's energy protecting you and keeping you in a safe place and helping you to feel loved. Becky, a little bit of both, and it was a cooling energy. Awesome. Sally had purple wrapping around me and filling me with energy. And Robert says purple is a spiritual color, the color of the wise. Stacy said the purple was going through her nose as she breathed it in. Awesome. Becky says smooth energy. And Kathy says she feels drawn to the purple. And Becky had chills. Sally said purple for her. Marietta, good morning. Marietta says purple. People uniting radiate positive, loving energy. I love that. Oh my gosh, we have to see this. That's purple. Yes, I love it. I love it. And Kathy says, here's to new beginnings with our Divine Mother's guidance. And Charlie Coons, you finally woke up and came in with us. Hello, Charlie. Good morning. And Sally said she had no fear, but rather more awakened today. I love that, Sally. And Grace saw the purple. And Stacy says, I actually figured out a situation and journaled it, and it actually healed. Thank you. This is a situation that has lasted me my entire life. Awesome, Stacy. Becky was seeing a violet flame, helping to break the darkness for healing. Beautiful. Good morning, Annie 7. Oh, Becky says, then a stairway. You saw the stairway. I love that. What a great visual to see that stairway going up. Good morning, Justin Montgomery on Periscope. And Justin's sending a nice warm hug. Thank you. That is accepted. Rick Morrow says, I love you all. And we're getting all the thank you, I love yous from Linda. And Stacy is sending Sally more love. And Sally says, with all this love, her heart has been filled up to the maximum. Thank you all, and sending love right back to you all. Thank you, Sally. And Sally, you're still getting some love. And I see all of you, Kathy, Becky, Tammy, Robert, Deirdre, Grace Isis, Christina O'Rourke, Rick Morrow, Jean Lorio, Charlie Coons, Becky, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, love, love. Prachetta, Christine, love to everyone. And you picked purple. And Rick's got purple hearts. And Sally says, I experienced it as a healing of some heartfelt issues. Beautiful. And Prachetta says, purple, I love the color. And Charlie saw a boat with smooth sailing. Somebody else said smooth. I love that. Robert Dosa said, I had chills too, but that was because it's very cold here. Good morning, Crystal Nobles on YouTube. Thank you for joining in. And Christine says, you have made me feel good and loved. Well, you are. This is a loving family, and that's what we're here for, is to lift everybody up. And once a day, we're going to be lifting up one of our P's. So it could be you next. Who knows? Just come in and find out. And Deirdre's trying to take us out of here. Deirdre, I love you so much. I'm so excited for you. I hope that that is a beautiful time today with your peeps and lots of hugs all around. Okay, and so Grace is saying namaste to us. Robert Dosa saying our namaste, y'all. And Hope says, this is my 9-month anniversary of being with Angelic River family. I'm so grateful. Don't know where I would be. Love you all. Hope, I am so happy that you're here with us. You are a blessing to us. I want you to know that. Thank you for being one of the peas in our pod. And stick with us because we love and adore you. You've helped me so much personally, and you've helped every member of our family. So thank you. All right, so we got Kathy doing the namaste. We got Rick and Becky. And let's all do it together to end our show. I never want to end in the mornings. You all just lift me up so much. But I do have to go because at 10 o'clock Eastern, no, 11 o'clock Eastern time, we will be doing a silent meditation. So join us today at 11. And then after that, we're going to do a discussion about the Course in Miracles. So join us today here at EWN. And don't forget Sally, who is holding a coffee and conversation later this afternoon. I think I'm remembering correctly that it's at 2:30 Eastern, Sally, and join her in Zenlightenment for coffee and conversation. I love you all so much. Have a blessed day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And happy birthday in heaven, Lisa. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody.